Hey guys, this is Kenny from LearnHowToProsper.com, and I'm also the author of How to Eat More, Weigh Less, and Reduce Your Appetite by 30%, the Keto Diet. And I have some links in the description box below if you want to click on those. But I want to talk about the first 30 days of your ketogenic diet plan, because this is really the critical first step to launching your new life. Okay? Now, my own story had me gaining over 50 pounds in a couple of years just by pigging out on carbs and getting addicted to sugar. And once I turned away from that, I've at least tripled my energy and lost the 50 pounds. And so you can learn more about me over at learnhowtoprosper.com. Let's just get started here. I want to talk about this. A few tips before you get started. It is important, I think, to count calories. There are a million little apps that you can use on your smartphone, and that's what I did, and it's what I do at times. I'm kind of through that initial stage now, and I'm so comfortable with the types of foods and what they add up to. It's not necessary as much at this point. And for most people, the amounts of fats and protein will be enough to keep you satisfied and naturally keep you in a calorie deficit. But sometimes you can pig out on fats too and still gain weight. So it's a good idea to count what you eat and the number of calories of each. All right. You know, the big three that you're going to really zero in on with the ketogenic diet are fats, proteins, and carbs. Okay. Now, this particular plan is based on the average of 150 women and what their macro nutrients were. But the end result is about 1,600 calories for more of a sedentary lifestyle for a woman, and about 1,800 to 2,000 calories for a man. And that's built around a sedentary lifestyle. So if you're walking, running, exercising, then you can either increase or decrease calories based on your need to stick within that range, the 1,600 to 2,000 calories. Now, ketosis is a process that happens in your body. It can't just have that one cheat meal. So you're going to see that it's really about tuning your metabolism in such a way that your body is starved of the easy sugar that it's used to getting from carbs and eating up the stored fat in your body. That's really what this does. So here's a quick look at the 30-day plan. So you want to keep it very simple, and you'll know that ketosis is kicking in when you get a sort of what they call keto flu, where you get some headaches, some brain fogginess, fatigue. Now, the other thing you want to do is drink lots and lots of water and some salt to keep your electrolytes high. I recommend about 4 liters a day. So this first week, you're going to have a breakfast that's very quick and easy and tasty. And a lot of times the best way to do that is to just have leftovers from the night before, so that it's easy to get started with that first thing in the morning. For lunch, it's going to be salad and meat, usually slathered in some sort of high-fat dressing. That includes coconut oil and, well, listen, there's a link in the description box here where you can get access to 65 of my favorite keto recipes. So you can pop down there and click on that. Dinner is going to be a combination of leafy greens, normally broccoli, spinach. I love cauliflower with some meat. Now, on week 2, we're going to be mixing up a little bit. We're going to introduce what is called keto-proof coffee. It's really just coffee with a bunch of coconut oil, butter, and heavy cream. I don't drink coffee, but I know for many who do, this is a great way to get that started. I don't like the caffeine, so I stay away from that. But for you, for many, this is a good alternative. And then for breakfast, you can have the keto coffee. For me, what I like to do is to create a smoothie, and I'll usually do like a green smoothie, and I'll introduce like some coconut oil with some coconut milk, okay? And that really gives it a nice flavor. All right, so the whole focus here is really fat loss. That's what we're wanting to do, is to, when you, first thing in the morning, when you can satisfy your body with its appetite needs for the day, then you're already on good footing for the rest of the day. All right, so for lunch, we're going to keep it simple the second week. More meat from the previous night of cooking into each lunch. So, and again, there's several recipes that you can look to. You know, I like at chicken, beef, fish are excellent. Then you want to balance out the fats with amounts of protein. And then dinner, it's pretty much meats and vegetables with some high-fat dressings. No dessert yet. In the third week, we're introducing a slight fast, which I think is really important to supercharging the ketosis process. And the reason why it's in a fasting state, your body breaks down extra fat that's stored for the energy it needs. And you can feel it when your body's drying on that fat, that stored fat. Now, the reason that happens is because we have little to no glucose in the bloodstream at this point, because we're not eating carbs and no sugar. So that allows our bodies to start to eat up that fat, that stored fat, which is what you want to do. So we're going full on fats with breakfast, just like we did the prior week. No, and this is where we're going to do the fasting thing, no lunch. And then for dinner, meats, vegetables, and fats, okay? And when we get into the fourth week, this is where you get a little bit stricter with the fasting. Now, different people do it different ways. I like to skip breakfast, and I don't eat from 6:30 p.m. until noon or 1 o'clock the next day. And I found that to be very effective. But there are other ways to do that. Some can set, like when I was in the actual ketosis phase of this, where I wanted to really supercharge my fat burning period, I would set a window of 6 hours for myself to eat in. So from waking up until about 5 p.m. I would fast, and then after that I would eat, you know, really in the evening till 11 p.m. But now that I'm through that period, I find that fasting the morning meal makes a huge difference. And if you're like me, I exercise in the morning. So I wake up, I drink a big thing of water, and I go run 5 miles. And by the time I hit noon, I can really feel my body working out that fat. And then I keep my lunches pretty light. Like sometimes I'll just have a handful of nuts, and sometimes I'll have some jerky and a salad. And then I'll do some of my favorite recipes for dinner. A lot of times, you can do like zucchini spinach, if you will, linguine. And anyway, I've got some of those recipes that you can pick up. Just click on the links down below or over in the description box. All right. So the other thing I just want to emphasize here in this last week is you really want to drink lots and lots of water, and then more water. And then if you are going to, during the fourth week, if you're going to break your fast and only eat in the evenings, then I suggest doing that with a small snack. And then after about 45 minutes, you can eat to your heart's content. And during that time, I would eat two meals between like 6 o'clock and 11. And so that's the first month. After you get through that, then I think you can really get into more of a routine. You get comfortable with the different meals and so forth. So I hope that this is helpful to you, and go ahead and click on the like or the thumbs up button below if this was helpful in any way. And you can follow me over on my blog at learnhowtoprosper.com and click on any of the other links below. I've also got a Facebook page for the keto diet I think you'll really enjoy. You can click on that link down below. Thanks so much, and listen, have a great day.